Salute my peoples, what's going on? Welcome back to Fats TV. Back with another reaction. This right here, man, it's some There's some creepy stuff out there in the world, man. It definitely is some creepy stuff out the world. And this Ring camera might have been some of the most interesting. I'll put it like that too. The Ring camera has been one of the most interesting inventions that came out. Makes things a lot safer too, though. Saving a lot of things. Yes, I believe a Ring camera is a good thing. Definitely a good thing. But man, there's some disturbing things out there in the world, and now that we live in the era of camera everything, we're getting to see this stuff. Let's get into this. Most disturbing things caught on Ring camera, on the camera, man.
This first video was captured in the middle of the night at an apartment complex in Toledo, O. The doorbell footage shows a man knocking on the front door with what looks like a firearm in his waistband. Now, the owner of the apartment didn't recognize the man, so she would question who it was. The unknown man would simply respond with "It's me." The homeowner would then further question his response, but rather than clarifying, he would simply give away through the front door.
First of all, who the hell is "It's me"? You don't got a name, "It's me"? And the whole time, why you holding on? You could see you got a gun. Why you got your hand in your waistband the whole time?
However, it would not be enough to get the homeowner to open it, so you would ultimately walk off. Disturbingly, as he does so, a second man pops up from a nearby dumpster and also walks off.
Oh shit. It was a nigga hiding behind this dumpster right here, bent down. So they was just waiting for them to get that door open. As soon as he got that door open, come to the door, he was going to boom, bum rush his way, and this boy was going to come following afterwards. Smart for that homeowner not to open the door, answer the door. Who is this? Me? Oh, okay.
But this wouldn't be the end of it. The two would then walk around to the back door, where they would attempt to pick its lock. The police were called, and when they arrived, the two were gone. Fortunately, unsuccessful in getting the door open. It's not 100% clear what the 2 men planned. The almost empty-looking backpack at the first guy suggests they had planned to rob the place, but it's also possible they had much worse intentions. The two of them have yet to be identified by police.
Let's have a little talk, one veteran to another.
Man,
You've been around.
they went around the back door?
Would wake up one morning
They really wanted to get in there, huh?
to find the gate into his backyard wide open. Curious, the man would review the cameras he had around his house, and this is the sign he was met with.
What the fuck is this, Halloween? And why you got that big ass knife?
A man holding a knife and in a clown costume, complete with the suit and mask.
Yo, I already don't. It's a lot of people that agree with me too. That's like me, especially as kids. I was scared of clowns. Clowns is just a weird thing to me, man. Shout out to all the clowns, but it's just a weird thing to me. And this better be Halloween? Why are you dressed up like this? With a knife trying to get into somebody's house? What do you think this is?
Casually walks around the property, looking inside the house and testing all the doors.
He's really trying to get in there. dressed like a fucking clown.
This will, of course, take place in 2016, during that sort of killer clown craze that went on for a few months. Looking back,
See, that's the bullshit. And I would have got your dumb ass killed going to the wrong house. If he would have been in the wrong place, he would have got his dumb ass killed.
most people that participated in that were most likely just having fun trying to scare people. But there's no denying that others took advantage of the situation, genuinely attempting some pretty horrific crimes hidden under a clown mask, with this likely being one of those cases. It's clear the person in the costume is actually trying to break into the house with a knife.
That nigga got a knife. This ain't just don't look like just he just tried to scare somebody. He would have got his dumb ass shot.
Though after being unsuccessful, the clown would eventually walk off, and despite a police report, that would be the end of it. Ultimately, the homeowner would be left with nothing but this disturbing footage. This footage was captured in Colorado in the middle of the night. The issue 3 mountain lions appearing from the darkness and starting to walk around a set of houses. They were captured even going as far as to walk up onto the porch of one of the houses. Mountain lion sightings are known to be exceptionally rare in this specific area. Typically, they'll stay a lot further in the mountains where they have easier access to the deer that they prey on. To see
And there's 3 of them. There's 3 of them.
them in an area with a lot of people, especially in the neighborhood, is not at all common, at least in this area. The 3 cans would eventually walk off, but there are almost no doubt things would have gone differently had one of these homeowners left their pets outside for the night, or possibly were even outside themselves. This doorbell camera footage was captured in Overland Park, KS, in March of 2017. Shown in the video is a nearby active house fire. The home of the neighborhood just across the street has been completely engulfed in flames. As the fire department arrives, neighbors can be seen desperately moving their parked cars away from the house. Eventually, a flaming piece of debris can be seen falling and landing on a set of bushes just in front of the camera.
The debris flew all the way across the street.
The bushes quickly burst into flames. The fire starts spreading quickly, but before it's able to get out of hand, a neighbor notices it and attempts to put it out. He grabs a garden hose and sprays the fire while pressing the house's doorbell. However, the owner of the house isn't home and frantic.
Yo, that's wow. That's how quick his shit would have went up in flames. You see how that shit caught on fire, them bushes? And that shit flew from across the street. That debris, yo, that's why they be evacuating all around.
Tries to communicate this through the doorbell speaker.
Good thing they got that shit out.
In the end, the fire department would be able to put out the house fire and, with help from the neighbors, prevent it from spreading to nearby houses.
We use Macy's Gift Finder because it helps you.
That was almost bad. That person wasn't even home. Thank God for neighbors, man.
In September of 2022, this video shows a man knocking on the door at 3 a.m. He pounds on the door multiple times. This guy needs some help, but it's 3 in the morning and he needs to go away. He asks the homeowner to come to the door and talk to him.
Who the hell do you expect to be up at 3 in the morning, bro? It's 3 a.m. And if you're in danger, call the po-po.
Excuse me, miss.
How you know it's a miss? How you don't know it's a sir? How do you know it's a miss and it's not a mister?
Can you come talk to me, please?
There was no reply from the homeowner. The guy went into the street and started looking for a lift. Then he comes again and starts pounding on the door. He gets aggressive and starts yelling. The homeowner called the police.
Thank God. It's 3 in the morning. What are you thinking about? How do you know it's a miss? You stalking this person, you know it's a female. Here you come talk to me. No, nigga, you couldn't find a better time to ask this lady to talk to her? Maybe like 4 in the evening? Maybe like 12 in the afternoon?
Man, I need your help, man. Y'all need to help me out, man.
I don't know what he was
And you got the nerve to get mad and get an attitude. Oh my, as I hit my blood. Hold up, you got the nerve to get mad because it's 3 in the morning and nobody won't come out and talk to your fucking black ass? You better take your ass on the son. Thank God she called a popo on his ass.
looking for, but it was bizarre behavior. Historical footage was recorded just before 4:00 a.m. on a night in August 2020. The video captures an
What's up with all this 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, man? It's nothing good happening at them hours.
unidentified man walking in front of a house and emptying a gas container over the yard and front porch. Shortly after he disappears off-screen, a large fire erupts just in front of the camera.
Fucking arsonists, man. What is up with these folks, man? That's some evil shit, man. What the fuck? Look at that shit. He's trying to trap people in the crib. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
No one would be injured during the incident, however. Unfortunately,
Thank God.
2 houses and a vehicle would be damaged. The homeowner would claim to have no idea who could be responsible or who would even consider doing this to them. At least from an outside perspective, the act looks completely random with seemingly no reason behind it, making the clip all the more unsettling.
Nah, but somebody. Damn. If that was just random, that's scary. That's scary. That somebody could just do that to some random folks. Like, what if it was like kids in there and got. Thank God. Like, what if some kids would have got trapped in there and died in there, like, you know, elderly or anybody? Like, come on, man. Like, that was just random.
On a night in September of 2021, a homeowner would get a suspicious knock on his door at about 3:00 in the morning.
Yo, I'm tired of this 3 in the morning shit. That's nothing good is coming out. That's dead time, man. Nothing's coming out at that late but Ghost, man.
Upon opening his phone and looking at his doorbell camera, he would see 2 would look like teenagers identifying themselves as CPD or Columbus Police Department.
No, y'all look like 2 regular old niggas. And look at his old chubby body. Old fat nigga. Just 2 regular niggas. He grabbing him like, oh, chill back up. Look. He pointed at the camera. Don't you see the camera, nigga? You on camera too. Dummy.
CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions.
CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions. First of all, you saying it all wrong. Like, oh my gosh, man.
The video shows the man in the front clearly holding a firearm, and the house sitter would eventually access the doorbell camera speaker to further question him.
You gotta ask me a couple questions with your gun out, your hoodie on, your face on. Where's your uniform? Where's your badge? Where's all that? Where's the cop car with the lights? What are you doing? Why do you have a gun out to talk to me? You don't need your gun out to talk to me, sir.
Can I help you? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. I'm sorry? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions, Nate.
Why do you need to ask me a couple questions at 3 in the morning? You couldn't find better time? I'm a grown up here. What type of question do you ask me at 3 in the morning with your gun out, plain clothes, with the hoodie, looking like a regular little nigga ready to try to rob something? Look at you.
Please step to the front door, please.
Okay, yeah.
CPD.
Be right there.
Yes, this is CPD. We would like you to step to the door, please.
Now y'all niggas is about to really get locked up for everything, impersonating police and everything.
Can I see a badge? I'd like you to step to the door, please, sir. I don't have to show you my badge, sir.
The man refuses to show a badge because, well, obviously, he doesn't have one. The homeowner knew what was going on, so rather than stepping to the door, he would call the real police department and report 2 armed men at his front.
Who would tell him, I don't need to show you a badge, sir? 3 in the morning, with my gun out, with your camera, 2 regular niggas. Yo, yeah, thank God. Call the real police on their ass.
Door. After a couple of minutes, the 2 would once again attempt to get the homeowner to open the door. But after that failed, and they would run off before the real police could show up.
GPD, open the door.
I guess he think because somebody else said it, or because he's saying a little bit more aggressive that they supposed to believe him. Oh, okay, be right there. I didn't believe the first guy, but I believe you. Do you happen to have a badge? No? All right.
The 2 were most likely just looking to rob the man when he opened the door. But I mean, it's possible they had worse intentions in mind.
Man, I hope they got caught. Y'all 2 niggas deserve to be locked up, man. Get they ass.
There's just no way of knowing for sure. Both of them were never identified by police.
Like, who knows what the hell they... What was y'all gonna do? That's crazy, man. That's scary, man.
May of 2018, a woman would leave her parts car that was just outside her house unlocked overnight. Not surprisingly, someone would find the unlocked car and proceed to steal multiple items that were owned by the woman. A few hours later, the man responsible for the theft would be caught on the woman's doorbell camera attempting to use her set of keys that he had just stolen to unlock her house's front door.
Because you ain't steal enough shit. You ain't commit enough crimes. Went in her car, got her shit, and she leaves her keys in the car or whatever. But now you want to that crime wasn't enough. You want to commit further crime now. You want to go into somebody's crib and then do what? You want to step your crime up, huh? Like, fuck theft and all this. I need to rack up more charges. I need more serious charges than this. What was you going to do if you got in this lady's house?
This all took place while a house owner was home and sleeping, but luckily the set of keys he had stolen didn't have a house key on it, so the guy just ended up walking off.
Nanny boo boo. Thank God, because just think about what could have happened. What could have escalated. Somebody could have lost their life, man.
Had the set of keys contained a house key, things most likely would have ended much differently.
Huh, you think?
Shown in this doorbell camera footage is an unknown man wearing an oddly disturbing mask. As he walks up to the door, his emotions alert the camera to start recording, and that's when you can see him grab the door handle, realize it's locked, and hesitantly knock on the door. The man would wait for only a few seconds before he would pull his sleeve over his hand and wipe off his fingerprints from the door handle before walking off. Around a minute later, the homeowner would come to the door and now see the man across the street sitting in a car. When she yelled down to him to see what he wanted, he would quickly speed off. The homeowner would later state that she had no idea who this man could have been or what he was doing there. The fact that he removed his own fingerprints from the door handle suggests that he had most likely given them to the police at some point. It's not completely unreasonable to conclude that this man had some sort of criminal record. Something else of note is that someone's heavy object can be seen weighing down his front pocket. It's not clear what this is, and more importantly, it's not clear who this man is. The mask would ultimately make it impossible for police to identify both the man's identity and his intentions.
Now that's scary. What are you doing with that mask on in front of my door? Yo, she lucky that he just ran off when she came to open the door. It could have turned ugly. Nigga wiping his prints off. Obviously got something in his hoodie, and that mask is scary as shit.
In July of 2021, Amanda Noack updated her Facebook with an alarming video. She took this video from her Ring doorbell as she set in for sleep. Someone rang her doorbell. She checked the app, only to see a man with gray hair and a full-grown gray beard presently knocking on her door and ringing the bell. Amanda didn't recognize this man, so she ignored the knocking, but the stranger didn't leave. As well as knocking, he kept repeating he wanted to talk to her and had questions for her.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you.
Says she uploaded to Facebook. Put that nigga on blast to everybody.
Are you sure?
Hey, sweetheart, you got a stalker. Hey, yo, man, shout out to the ladies and the females, man. Y'all deal with a lot, man. And it just sucks that y'all have to go through some of this stuff, man.
Sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
Who are you responding to? Who are you talking to?
What? Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain?
When she was home alone, she called her husband to tell him what was happening and called 911.
Ooh, she got a husband. What you turning my knob for? Yo, people lucky they don't get shot.
So Amanda's husband accessed the camera from his phone and saw the man. Ignoring him wasn't doing the trick, so he decided to talk to him using the speaker.
Who are you? What? Yeah? Are you sure? Who are you? Hey, I just got a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about the TV show. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come over here because I'm going to take her in. You have her over the door?
Holy shit, why would he say that? He said he was going to do the unthinkable, the unspoken, but he was going to R and K. Oh, he just said that just like that. No.
I want to rape her and kill her, so I have a knife, a gun. And I'm going to knock on the door again. All right.
After threatening the woman in a stone-cold tone, he's gone. He doesn't even seem scared off. He just leaves. As the man calmly walks away, he continues.
That's jail time. They got your face, they got this on camera. You're going to jail, buddy.
Continues to talk to himself down the street.
He definitely has a mental illness.
Amanda was terrified, but she feared this man might move to another house and hurt someone. So she took the creepy footage and posted it on Facebook. And it was thanks to this Facebook post that this man was arrested.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. You can't just be going and knocking on people. He said he knew it was a girl in there. He knew it was a female in there. He said he wanted to do the what? Y'all, you can't make this shit up, y'all. You can't make this shit up. Just thank God, thank goodness for the Ring cameras. That was one of the greatest inventions. One of the greatest inventions. That was crazy, yo. Females, y'all gotta be safe out there. Y'all gotta be safe. Do everything y'all gotta do to figure out a way to protect yourself. Especially if anytime you're by yourself. God damn, man. Crazy. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button if you didn't already. Press that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. It's the Fats TV movement as we keep this thing going, man. Oh, man, that was some creepy things, too. Damn, I could just imagine what's going to be on the next creepy doorbell reaction.